Hi and welcome. This is Kevin Leipzig, host of Contractor TV. This channel is focused on providing content designed specifically to help California contractors start, grow, and protect their construction business here in California. We are sponsored by the Contractors Resource Center, which is specializing in providing risk management and affordable insurance solutions for both newly licensed contractors and contractors with 2 to 50 employees. And today on Contractor TV, we have David with Placer Contractor School. How are you, David?
Hey, good afternoon, Kevin. How are you? I'm good.
Good, good. So Dave and I have worked together for many, many years, and I asked him to see if we could record a short video here on licensing as a B licensed contractor in California. Dave manages a great licensing school to help students prepare and pass the contractor's license exam, and I've referred a lot of clients his way, and wanted to record a quick video again on just covering what does it take to get your license as a B contractor. So David, thanks for the time. Let's kind of just jump right in here. What does it take to get licensed as a B contractor? I'd like to also talk about briefly what's it cost, how long does the process typically take, and any tips you can share on ensuring that somebody passes the exam.
Absolutely. So General B is your General B contractor involves building, okay, so to speak, or coming into a residential residence and can do demo remodel. But the mainstay that any general builder has to have is 4 years of framing or carpentry. So it can be rough framing, meaning framing the home, building the home from the ground up, or it can be finish framing. Okay, so such as doors, windows, crown molding, stuff like that. That is the mainstay that all students need before they can get their General B. Now, this board does want you to have 2 other unrelated trades. However, you don't need to be at a journeyman level in order to get your B license. Then the reason they want you to have the 2 other trades is because you're going to be a general builder. You're going to have to do 2 or more trades on any job.
2 or more trades, as in like an electrician trade, or I mean, what are some examples of other trades?
Okay, so a lot of times a general contractor will go in and he's the prime. So prime meaning that he's in charge of the job, so to speak. And then he can bring in subcontractors. Now, subcontractors are going to be essentially the guys or gals that the work that he doesn't do. Okay, so a lot of general contractors will go in, frame, pour the foundation, frame the home, get it up and ready, so to speak. And then he might not do the drywall. He might bring a drywaller in, or he may bring
the plumbing, the electrician.
Right. But essentially most general contractors have a lot of trades under their belt, so to speak. So they'll do as much of the work themselves as they can.
Okay. What's the process take in terms of a time frame? So say today I realize I want to get my B license. I reach out to you for some training material and prep material and coaching on how to pass the exam. And I'm sure it's all over the board, but in general, what do you see in your experience on how long it typically takes?
It shouldn't be any more than 10 or 12 weeks. Okay, things got slowed down a little bit, but now things seem to be up and running. The first thing that once a student enrolls, I send them their application on file and we go to work on it. So that's the main thing. That's the key. The application needs to be done correctly and then filed in a timely manner, because you're going to wait on the state anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
For that.
And that's part of the service you provide, is helping fill out accurately that essentially application process to become a B licensed contractor, correct?
Absolutely. So we're going to help them from A to Z, essentially getting the application completed, making sure that it's correct, so it goes through the system properly and it doesn't get stopped or rejected for any reason. because there's going to be, like I said, a month and a half wait. And then during that time frame, it's the student's sole responsibility to study, and to get on the books, and to go online and view all the streaming videos, go chapter to chapter, to make sure they're prepared.
Okay. I'm sure people are thinking, how much studying do I need? And again, I know that's an open-ended question, but how much content do they really need to understand? Are there 30 chapters, 100 chapters, 10 chapters? Just give us an idea of how much study material does someone need to learn, and are there practice tests available?
Of course. So there's about, on the law and business portion, everyone is required to take the law and business no matter what license you're getting. So the law and business portion is essentially going to be the hardest portion of the test, because most people that work in construction don't know the laws of business, what's required, so to speak, as being a contractor. But it's designed that these students can study as they go at their own pace. I see most individuals 4 to 6 weeks of study time, maybe touching it 20 minutes, 4 or 5 days a week. They'll get through it and they'll be prepared. The practice exams and all the study exams, everything that's set up for them once they complete a chapter, essentially they're perfect, because the repetition, and then they know exactly what to look for.
Perfect. What about cost? What are the costs involved? For the state to take the test, to get your license? Give us an idea of what's the investment to become a licensed B contractor in California, as of February here, 2022.
Right. So they did change the application fee. Okay, so the cost did go up. The application fee now is $450 a month, or $450. The application fee is just $450 to file. Okay, not $450.
Okay, $450 to file your application.
Correct. Okay. And then it's about $200 is what you're looking at for your licensing fee for the first year. They have changed certain categories, but things have went up about 20% across the board. Okay. So now you're looking at from the beginning to the end, with school, with application fees, with live scan fingerprints, with the bond.
Right, contractor bond. I was thinking that, I was going to share that. Contractor bonds required, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Everything that's essential. You're going to spend about $1,200. Okay,
great to know. So you're looking at about a $1,200 investment to get started, and that includes the bond. And a bond is required by the state. Every license, regardless of class code, has to have the license bond, and that's where my company, the Contractors Resource Center, can help with bonds and insurance. And just real quick on bonds, they're based upon your credit score. So if you have poor credit or some challenge credit, it's going to be more expensive. If you have fair to solid credit, those bonds are about $90 to $100 as of, again, February 2022. Varies again based on credit, but that's a contractor bond you need. So that's great to know. About $1,200 all in. Anything else we should talk about? Anything else we missed? We talked about the process, the costs. Anything else?
No, just when they're ready, they can always call us. Call us. We answer our phones, and we're there to help.
Perfect. And when we post this video here, we'll make sure we've got your phone number clear. You're blocked out a little bit on the video with your phone number, but why don't you go ahead and give it verbally what your phone number is to get a hold of you directly.
So you can call me at 866-500-6553.
Perfect. And then I'm available at any time for questions on bonds or insurance. And I'll put my number up there as well, but my number directly is 530-320-3617. So Dave, thanks for the time, a quick education, and appreciate you being on Contractor TV.
Okay, great, Kevin. Thank you for having me.
All right, bye-bye.